So this is uncommon for me to do, but you've heard me talk about K-pop before, and I found this music video to be very funny because it's the perfect anti swirling and anti black girl music video I've ever seen from a Korean. Um, it's pretty funny, and if you're from areas like some parts of Atlanta, but mostly Houston, mostly Houston and LA. But I can definitely speak for Houston and somewhat Atlanta. I've seen the craze there. Mostly in Houston. It's very K-pop is very popular, and a lot of black girls that actually are into it. Even black girls you would think wouldn't be that into it. And I remember I went to a K-pop um, club in Houston, and I saw some fine girls, man. I ain't gonna hold it to you, man. I really did see some fine girls. But on the YouTube space, you do have black girls who fantasize about getting with these K-pop artists, and what tends to happen is that a lot of these dudes blow these women off. Um, they really they've really made it clear, like they'll be asked like on interviews and shit, like what is your ideal type of woman, and they'll be like perfectly clear, like, hey, light skin, clear, white, Latina. And black girls kind of have to like imagine themselves, like, it's the stereotypical, could Beyonce fit in the category? And if Beyonce fits in the category, all of a sudden it's like, oh my god, the floodgates are open, and you know um, black girls can finally be accepted. And really, really, truth be told, internationally, black girls aren't really even wanted. This is why there's no passport gal movement. Nobody is, the best y'all can go to is Jamaica. But really, other than that, when it comes to foreign men, like nobody, around the world wants to be with you. No one is eager, to be like, oh, black woman from America, come here, come to Thailand, come to Russia, come to Singapore, come to France, come to South Africa. There's no one is asking you to come. Meanwhile, y'all don't even y'all we the passport bro move, like we black men have literally had Asian women on TikTok literally making videos about why they like us. There's no videos of Asian men, white, foreign white men, Latino men who are talking about what they love about black women, and encouraging black women, to come to their nation. Like nobody's doing that. And this is why if you compare my video to the one I did a couple of days ago called "The Invisible Gun: Black Women Point at Their Husbands," I was making fun of dudes who had to, who were, my bad for the stuttering. I was making fun of dudes who had to describe what they loved about their wife and their marriage, and these dudes were struggling. These dudes weren't even blinking. These dudes they were in distress. They were in distress. And it was really funny seeing, black men literally would have to do backflips when they're the exception to the stereotypical black failed marriage or black failed dating experience. If you're a black man and you're showcasing that your wife, stayed loyal to you, didn't cheat on you, didn't leave you, didn't sleep with another woman or some other bullshit, she didn't abuse you, knock you upside your head, you know you, I would say maybe you have a keeper, but it's unusual, and that's the thing that black men are doing backflips for because of how usual. It's not natural, or it's not even really normal for us in our norm that black women respect black men. It's absurd. We know that black women will sleep with us, but we know for sure that black women's loyalty isn't with black men. But I'm not gonna really bore you with this long talk. Shit. I guess I won't be making plans this weekend. But anyways, let's watch this video. So, boy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm gonna sing for you guys. Dun, dun, dun. If you notice, it has a little Uzi Vert, beat to it. It definitely sounds like I Wanna Rock, or You Wanna Rock. I'm gonna sing for you guys. Hey. Oh yeah, no, yeah. She's already, yeah. She's already, yeah. Oh yeah, naughty, yeah. Can get loyal. On your heart, yeah. Oh yeah, holy, yeah. Be my holy, yeah. Holy, yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, my holy, yeah. Oh yeah, my holy, yeah. My friend, in your head. Don't waste your time. I understand. And you can tell that this is the typical, suburban, black girl who would chase non-black men and get rejected this freaking cold. And that's the typical experience with a typical black female K-pop fan. It's the typical ignore by Asian men who really don't even want you, and now she's giving the middle finger, to give this fuck you nigga. I gave you a shot, but truth be told, Keisha, you have nowhere to go. you have nowhere to go. There is nowhere to go to where a group of men or a race of men is eager and begging you to come to their corner. And you can't blame black men for this shit. No, we know that your ghetto-ness, your attitude will peel off to other races of men. This is why I was gonna post a. I was gonna post a video of a white teacher getting drugged, and he was pepper sprayed. He was pepper sprayed by a black girl. I think they were like in middle school or high school. He got pepper sprayed by a black girl, and this was Mr. Charlie. This was a white man, and this lets me know that this whole. I know a lot of black men got this insecurity with black women on racial loyalty, and the thing is that you guys learned that from Tariq Nasheed with his ghetto Bedouin shit, and to be honest with you, I'm not even worried about that. The FBA black woman is so chaotic to where white men can't do anything with it. They're no longer in the control room. They're no longer steering the direction of the new age mammy. No, these black women are chaotic on their own. They have no problem putting hands on themselves, because there is no sisterhood. They have no problems putting their hands on white men, white women, Asian men, or whomever. So don't get too fooled with this kind of misloyalty with the black woman. The black woman has no loyalty, and this is gonna be very obvious and apparent now, especially with there's no men that's chasing them, and so that leads them to be self-destructive. At the party, yeah. Ain't naughty, yo. Oh, yeah. Just want to get holy, yeah. Holy, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Holy, yeah. See, this is funny. This same chick is still trying to fucking talk to him. And this dude is playing is playing the stick in the mud. He ain't moving an inch. He ain't doing shit. He's not even acknowledging her. This dude has on sunglasses just so he can block his eyes from locking in with hers. Just so she wouldn't even notice it. This is how goofy the black woman is, to where, see, you don't know how to take rejection. And now you're seeing, now you're realizing that the so-called non-black man who's patriarchal, who is a leader and a builder supposedly in his own community or whatever, you're seeing how he don't want to fuck with you. Because you are an agent of chaos. But look at you, all up in his face, trying to change his mind. And this dude is dead set on a mission to ignore your ass. Not even move. This dude is standing like a log. Unbothered. And the thing is, just a few minutes ago, you gave him the finger. What, and now you're back in his face? What you, but now you look like you about to cry. Hey, Crystalline Kerosene. You know what? I really do. I really miss the old days of Crystalline Kerosene when she used to pump out articles on the routine. Cause I really wanted to send this music video to her and pretend like I'm some kind of concerned swirler. And she would burst. Kerosene would burst into tears. Oh my God, Asian men are so cruel to black women. Where are they learning this hatred? They're learning this hatred from black men. You remember that shit? I think it was Kerosene, but it was somebody that was just that said some bullshit lie that. Yeah, it was Kerosene. Said some bullshit lie that non-black men were learning anti-black woman hate through black men. I think that was with that whole vegan bullshit. But people can naturally not like you, because when you have a reputation as bad as black women do, you're not gonna have allies. You're not gonna have people really fall in love with you, despite how cute you may be. But this dude is a trooper, man. This dude is ignoring the shit out of her. And this is the foolishness of the black women and girls, is that you see everyone paired up with the opposite sex. And you are so unlikable to the fact that another girl, a so-called friend, has to fucking... Oh, wait, let me... Got my text from my friend. I showed him this music video. He... Yeah, I sent him a screenshot of Tanisha Talks She's in San Juan, and she made a post, and the title of her video is "I escaped to Puerto Rico because I hate adulting." And I told my friend that the reason why black women make these type of escapism posts when they travel out the country is because nobody wants to fucking deal with them, and we know that black women are cowards. That's why they run. That's all they can do is fucking run. They don't like responsibilities, and they just run. They just run, cry to from one corner to the next. But they blame us for not traveling. Maybe it's because we're too busy working, but we do travel, so they don't even have much of it. They don't even really have much of an excuse for that, to even make fun of us for not traveling. It's like we're no we're busy. Let me text him back. These black women are miserable, bro. She's going down there to run away from what she can fix easily. She wants to get dick down. That's why she's there. And there's plenty of Puerto Rican cats who will do her. She wants to hoe in foreign places and come back to adulting here in the U.S. I believe that. And you know what's funny about this music video is that these dudes, these Asian guys, are so fixated on themselves. Because really, the other two Asian dudes, the dude that was standing up like a log, and then you have this other nerdy Asian dude who's just taking pictures. They're not even worried about dating. They're not worried about the girls in the school. They're just there to be a good wingman for their friend. And it's funny that all these black girls are running to these dudes, and it's like they're just so unbothered. And it's kind of cute because as a non-select black guy, it is funny seeing black women get rejected because now they get to feel what we feel. But this is kind of weak. This is kind of like a weak version of what we feel. But deep down inside, they're like it's eating them up. Look, and he's still not fucking with her. He's still not fucking with her, to the point that she's basically just there to be in proximity, just to look like they're together, or that just appear like, oh well, we got into it, but we're together. And this dude is just looking at her like, bitch, you can move now. Like, the camera is somewhere else. You can move. Look, and she's still begging. She's still Karazin, Brooklyn Blue, Cynthia G, Yanni Talks, or whatever the fuck your name is. What can you say about this music video? This chick is prancing around, begging the dude. And now when the dude, if he caught him when the camera was away and he was a background, he was looking at her, and he almost broke maybe. But when the camera's back in his face, because they know fucking with these girls in public looks bad, and that's what that symbolism means. Because really, truth be told, these Asian dudes are fucking these black girls. They're just fucking them on the low because these chicks are that pathetic to these chicks. They will even pay these dudes. Yes, they will pay the dudes to date them and just to be in proximity of them. There's been, back in the day, it's not as popular as it used to be, but the Asian men, black women, the AM, BW community, a lot of those relationships were paid for. and my boy Brian Solange, he exposed how a lot of those AMBW relationships were shams, and that females were literally paying to see these dudes and paying just to date them and how, just to be with them. It was really pathetic. This is the most trifling music video I've ever seen. But there you have it. You know, the jokes on black women.